As a trustee and a graduate, the thing that I loved most about Meadowbrook was being known, loved, and challenged. And that is so true to who we are here. And this fund helps us with our faculty support, the academic excellence, and the financial assistance to ensure that we continue to evolve as leaders in education and beyond.
We're bringing back an old segment.
It's more algebraic.
Students here are so lucky to have these experiences, and without the support of the community and the strength of our big community, we can't do that.
There's so much more stuff here. This is all new, it looks like. This definitely stayed the same. I remember coming in 6th grade and I wanted to learn to use this so badly. And Ms. Fisher taught me the same week, so that was sweet. Just anything I wanted to do is really cool to use. You could just have access to it whenever. That dragon head. It took a while to build the whole body of that. We spent a couple nights here working on it. A lot more 3D printers here. That's really cool. You definitely upgraded. It's really cool. Wow. I mean, that's probably my proudest thing I ever did here. I think I was in 6th grade when I worked on that. That took forever. I remember I was inside of that head working on tying the chicken wire together with the fabric. Just seeing that there just makes me happy. That I love that's the center that you feel out there.
So interesting to see it from a student's eyes as they reflected over the years. And it doesn't feel like that long ago, but to him, it feels like quite a while. Each spot and each tool held a story. For us, might not think of them the same way, but he could think about this specific project or this person that he was working with in the lab.
I built this one for Hands for Hope back in 6th grade. It was for our first customer, Albert. I liked it immediately because it was you got to use all the STEM stuff. You got to interact with a bunch of different grades. And it was just awesome to be able to learn to string these hands together, 3D print them, all of that.
Yeah, I get it.
So we only have one joint. We need 2 more. Hand me the scissors.
So you don't look at it.
We're trying to take the extra vinyl off.
You have to break the parts out of.
Stringing this so that when you move this part of the wrist, the hands move in.
Oh my god, that's so
Wait, let me see.
So you walk into that room and there's just endless opportunities for students to engage in every aspect of that classroom because of the resources, because of the great faculty and programming that's happening there. Very few schools have that ability to open up and provide that access to their students.
So for resources for Hands for Hope, obviously we need space and 3D printers and filament and tools. What we really need is the staff and the ability for the students to succeed. We're really fortunate to have Mike Taylor be part of Hands for Hope from the beginning.
For Mr. Taylor specifically, he'd help facilitate the Friday meetings. And that was just a huge help because there were younger kids here. And he also had so much experience in this. So all the machines around, if 3D printer nozzle started to break, he knew how to fix it.
So as they start with the fingers.
I didn't really realize it at the time, but I wanted to use the stuff I'd learned to do something. And it soon became to transform to me wanting to just apply this to real life. And then when I became a leader of the group eventually, teaching it to other people was a big part of it. We're opening a chapter this year. I talked to a few kids at St. Mark's who are interested in STEM, and they really love this project.
That's an ultimate goal for us at Meadowbrook, is to create leaders who go off and make an impact on the world. And for James to be taking inspiration from Hands for Hope and then trying to run something similar at his school is fantastic.
In James's story, we couldn't do that without the actual resources to explore and engage with materials in the way that he did, that he then takes to another school to represent his experience here from Meadowbrook. I think that is such a wonderful example of who Meadowbrook is and what we're about, empowering our students to be just that, leaders. The Meadowbrook Fund is essential to the heart of the school and maintaining those opportunities for our students to excel, explore, risk, fail, try new things, and become the people that they're meant to be.
Meadowbrook couldn't run without the Meadowbrook Fund, so it helps everything that happens at the school. Hands for Hope is just one example of the impact that the Meadowbrook Fund has.
It is the backbone to all the programming here and the experiences here at Meadowbrook. And it helps us find mission-aligned students to ensure that we're diversifying our community in a way that impacts everyone for good.
I think it's so important for our students and our children to work well with folks from different backgrounds and different identities. That's the world they live in now, and it'll only be more so in the future. And we're better off from learning from each other and different viewpoints. And the Meadowbrook Fund helps foster that at Meadowbrook.
I see Meadowbrook continuing to push that and making sure that every student has an equitable experience here. And it's the Meadowbrook Fund that allows for that to happen.
And we were learning Illustrator, Adobe Illustrator, and I wanted to just use these with the vinyl cutters. And, yeah, I just stuck them all up on there.
Cool, that looked good. Let's see, actually. Oh, good. Look
sign.
at this.
It's what students will remember forever and take with them on their journey. Just a little bit of Meadowbrook that goes with them.
All right, that's it. Your stool.
Sweet.